Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I am coming to you live. Decided to do a live stream. Was kind of bored, just watching videos, and so yeah. Hi, Chu. Hello, Chu. Welcome. So I'm just waiting for Lorna. She was also bored, wanted to. And I asked her, well, if I do a live stream, will you join me? And she's like, sure. So I'm just waiting for her. And yeah. So in the meantime, here we are. Oh, darn it. So I'm doing some cross stitching. There we go. While we wait, I decided, yeah, I've been binge watching videos all day. I did do a video earlier today, working on something different. And aside from that, not much else is different today. How are you doing, Chu? Oh, I got a message. Let me just check that. Oh, okay. Yeah, not important. Not important. I was hoping it was Lorna getting back to me, but oh well. So, it is a beautiful Sunday evening. Beautiful Sunday evening here, at least. Sun is shining. I got the blinds kind of open. It's kind of cloudy out there, though. A little bit of clouds. Oh, Lorna's on her way. Okay, yay! So, yeah, I'm working on, I'm just about done this one balloon on Eeyore, on this Eeyore canvas. I'm looking forward to hopefully eventually getting a webcam. Because I am worried about my phone overheating, and with this heat, it's like I don't handle the heat too well. So I've got the AC on, and apparently it's too chilly with it's not warm enough for like, oh, I just realized too. You've been here often enough. You are getting a wrench. There we go. Now you can reach out and check on other people's channels. Yeah. Because yeah, we've had people in the I I want to grill. Oh my goodness, words. I want to ask Lorna some questions because she's been using StreamYard for a while and she's got more experience using it than me. I don't know how to do I want to have like a profile, on here. When I turn my camera off, there's an avatar. That's what it is, an avatar. Oh, that must be Lorna. Yeah, Lorna and stage. Hello.
You want to ask me what?
Avatar. You know how, like, when you
Yes.
turn your camera off, how do you put
Yes.
an avatar picture? How do you have
You
an avatar picture?
go to your settings on StreamYard.
Yeah, I've done that.
I can't remember. Oh no, just wrong mouse. Oh no. Oh. Right. Go to your. You know where? Go to your three dots on your name.
What do you mean by my name?
Go down the bottom, and there's me and you on the bottom of the screen. Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna
Click on the dot.
disconnect. So,
Right. Click on the dots.
okay, yes.
By your name. It says remove from stage, edit, name, headline, edit, audio, avatar.
No, mine doesn't show that.
Okay. Go to settings on the bottom of your screen.
Okay, you want me to go to settings?
I don't know.
Layout.
Oh, I'm trying to find where the. Oh, StreamYard's changed everything.
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn my camera off. I ain't got a clue. Because there used to be a thing that you just click on your dots and you can change your avatar.
You know what? I'll Google it.
Yeah.
Okay, how to change avatar on StreamYard. Huh. Okay, it says. Okay, I'm gonna try this now in the studio. Stop cam. Edit audio. Nope. Hmm. Well, this is going to be interesting. Edit.
So when you click on the three dots on your name, what does it say?
Just a second. When I click on the three dots of my name,
Yeah, down the bottom. Down the bottom.
Okay. So I tap on more, which is the three dots. It gives me layout, private chat, destinations and title, settings, and cancel. I tap on settings. It gives me general, camera, audio, recording, layouts, and guests.
I'm on about those three dots by your name down at the bottom.
Pardon?
Look at the camera.
Yes.
I'm on about those three dots by your name at the bottom.
Mine doesn't show that.
That's strange. I got three dots by my name, and I can edit stuff there.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that.
They've changed StreamYard too much.
Yeah.
Best one to ask is Star or Joan.
Yeah, because I'm just. Oh, that's audio avatar. That's not what I want. Okay, so how to edit your avatar on StreamYard. Okay. What?
You're going to come to this first page right here.
I just realized my microphone was off. I figured it out.
That's
At least
good.
I think I did.
That's cool.
All right, so I did that on that one. Yeah, I would have to leave the studio. So I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna leave the studio. I will be right back. Okay,
No problem. Yep. Hello, everybody. And let's try and get rid of the TV. There we go. How's everybody doing this lovely Sunday/Monday? It is Monday here in the UK. I had a migraine most of yesterday, so I slept most of yesterday, e.g. while I'm awake now.
there we go.
Did you do it?
Check out
Yay!
my Muppet.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading this picture as my avatar on YouTube as well.
You are on YouTube. Oh yeah.
Well, not just on StreamYard, but also on
Oh,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to change mine.
It's my way of supporting my my favorite YouTube channel with the Hales. Yeah.
I need to change mine.
Okay.
Mine's a picture of a coin.
I've never changed mine. My avatar of me sitting knitting is the one that I turned into a Muppet. I actually had to go into my YouTube account and I took a screenshot of the picture, and then I uploaded it to Google Copilot
Yeah.
and asked it to turn that picture into a Muppet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I took one of the pictures I have of my boyfriend, and I did the same thing. I turned his picture into a Muppet as well.
Cool.
Yeah. I haven't shared it with him yet, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna be like, I turned you into a Muppet. Well, it's because, with my favorite YouTube channel, there's this woman that has decided to file a lawsuit against them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Someone new on the bandwagon that has decided to jump onto the bandwagon of lawsuits against them. Yeah.
Don't sound good.
Oh, I know, but this woman is like, she's been described as mentally unhinged and an idiot. Yeah, she's not very smart of an individual. Yeah, she was an attorney, apparently a really, really bad attorney. Yeah. And yeah, so anyways, she's all whiny and butthurt because she was compared she was I don't know exactly what happened, but like someone called her a Muppet or said that she looked like a Muppet or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. So now everybody is turning themselves into Muppets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all their avatars are being turned into Muppets. So this is my way of showing support. And wow, holy cow, is it ever getting dark?
Well, it's dark here, but then again, it's 20 past 2 in the morning.
Yeah, well, it is 20 after 6 p.m. here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been wet all day today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So typical British weather.
Well, it's actually first day of spring, which is like today, Monday, and we are forecast rain.
And now the sun has come back out from behind the cloud.
So it's like
it's all bright in here again.
So you still working on your eel?
Yeah, I'm still working on ER, and I'm not even on camera with it. But yeah, I'm working hard on it.
This diamond painting I'm doing is going to take me forever because there's a dot here, a dot there, a dot everywhere.
So very confetti heavy.
Yes. Until I get to the top of.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I did a diamond painting that was very confetti heavy. I think it's called Forest Keeper from Diamond Art Club. But I called it Butterfly Lady because I didn't know it was a Diamond Art Club. I don't, and
yeah, that's one color. The mower.
Oh yeah, the sun.
So you can see why I mean there's a dot here, dot there, dot there, dot there.
Yeah.
and there's a black border as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 310 all the way around. I started doing the owl, but it was so dark and gloomy. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not liking this one. So I need
Yeah.
to find another owl diamond painting that looks a bit better and it's not so dull and gloomy to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be tricky.
But yeah, I've got 5 diamond paintings coming.
Yay, right on.
3 40 by 50 and 2 50 by 40, or the other way around, one or the other. And they
Yeah.
are square diamond paintings. So the squirrel drill. I've never done squirrel. Square.
Square. Oh my goodness.
I've never done square diamond paintings before.
Yeah.
And they're from Cool Deals. COO Deals.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying that yesterday.
So yeah.
Talking about that yesterday.
So always good. And they have been dispatched already. So I only ordered
Yay,
them.
right on.
I ordered them Friday and they're already on their way.
Right on. Yep, they're a budget-friendly company. Diamond Grandma, she loves that company. She gets lots from there.
Like I need any more diamond paintings.
I hear ya. I could use more.
I don't. But I needed to test out this website because I've heard a lot of people on about it. And I'm like, yeah.
I've heard good things about it, yeah. And I've seen some pretty nice diamond paintings from it. I myself have never ordered from it. There are other companies that I've seen really nice diamond paintings from that that are pretty good on price as well, but I've never gone to them either. Like I've only ever ordered from, actually, like the first few that I've done were from Amazon. Aside
Yep.
from that, I only from Temu.
I've had not too bad from Amazon, but the only thing I hate about Amazon is they fold them in half.
Not just Amazon, but yeah, I agree. I've gotten some from Temu that were folded in half. Yeah. I have done a couple from Dreamers Design, and I have done a few from Diamond Art Club, and I've done one from Raven Diamond Art.
I've heard of Diamond Art, and I've took a look at theirs, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't like the price.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Because I saw one that I did like, and it's like a 90 by 7, and then I saw the price, and I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that I want are like $100 to $200.
Yes, that's what mine were.
And then there's the cost of shipping.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bloody ridiculous. But yeah, of course, the ones that I've done from those companies, I didn't pay for them myself. They were given to me. Yeah. And the Raven Diamond Art one, oh, I really liked that one.
Never heard of that one.
Well, if you watch Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Raven Diamond Art is Dark and Creepy Diamond Paintings. Yeah, that's the theme. The genre is, yeah, dark and creepy diamond paintings, as well as Rokari. Rokari is also dark and creepy diamond paintings.
I like dark and creepy diamond paintings.
Well, there is
a lot of people don't, but I do.
there is a YouTube channel called Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. And it's Mushmellow or Mushy.
Mushy.
Yeah. Well, it's Mushmellow, but everybody calls her Mushy for short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And very
I've
first video I watched of hers was she did an unboxing of 9 canvases from Raven Diamond Art. And right from the very first video, I was hooked on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
and on the company. But the company is not cheap, and at first they only shipped to other states.
Mm.
And so like I couldn't order, like I wouldn't have, like, yeah, they didn't ship to Canada, and now they do.
They probably won't ship to the UK.
They do now.
Oh,
But it's not. Yeah, they do now, but they don't. They do, but it's not cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm not kidding. It's not cheap.
I was going to say I probably paid more in shipping than I will for the gap.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Just like Diamond Art Club. I was
Yeah.
looking at Diamond Art Club, and it's like $75 shipping.
Yeah.
It's like if I ordered a $25 canvas, it would cost me $100 for the damn thing.
Yeah. That's why I was like, nope.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I've not ordered anything from Raven Diamond Art either, because it's the same price for shipping.
Yeah.
The cost of shipping is bloody ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, I'm not blaming Raven Diamond Art. I'm not blaming Diamond Art Club for the cost of shipping, because it's just what they have to that's what they have to charge because of the shipping companies. It's what the shipping companies are asking for.
Yes.
And it's like, well, there are other shipping companies that they could go with.
Yeah, it's same over here. If we order stuff like from like Temu or Amazon or something like that, it's just we're paying more for shipping than what we are for what we've ordered.
Yeah.
I was quite lucky with the 5 diamond pendants I've just ordered because I didn't have to pay tax and I didn't have to pay shipping.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, for me to order from Temu, I have to spend a minimum of, I can't remember if it's $30 or $40 before I get free shipping.
Yeah, I can't remember what ours is now, but I haven't ordered from Temu for a while because I kept getting dodgy diamond pendants from Temu. So I did order.
I'm surprised because, like, out of all of the diamond paintings that I've gotten from Temu, only one was not good.
I've had a few.
I'm pretty sure it was from Temu. I did a video about it.
Yeah, then I've had it with the It's Gone Walkies quite a few times. Yeah. Then to get your money back, you've got to do another order, and I'm like, really? I don't really want my. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bloody ridiculous.
My last one went from China to Germany.
Yeah.
Then to the UK. And I'm like, why are you going on the scenery route? It took about 3 months to get to me.
Holy cow!
That's why I'm like, I'm not ordering from Temu again.
The biggest order I ever made was actually a double order, and that was back at like the beginning of November with
Mm.
Temu, and just a few days later, my packages arrived at customs at the border between Canada and the States, and the post office, the Canada Post, went on strike.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, my packages,
Well,
yeah, they literally they disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
they disappeared.
think a lot of you had that problem.
Well, all of a sudden, the tracking number, it's like the tracking number disappeared from the
Mhm.
yeah, the tracking number disappeared from the computer systems. And Purelator's like, yeah, you're gonna have to get in touch with Temu. It's
Yeah,
like,
Temu's not the easiest to get
Temu.
hold of.
Yeah, well, I contacted Temu, and basically, well, I got a refund. I did. I got like they give you a $5 if your order is late. So I got the $5 for each order, which was 2 orders. So I got $10 for the orders being delivered late. But I requested a refund because I never received the packages. So I got a full refund as well. So which was around $100. So then I went and I placed another order. And just had it sent to my friend's address in the States. I think that's what it was. Or no, I placed a new order with Temu, and it did come in, but they used instead of using Purelator, they were using Straight Ship, because Purelator wasn't they were not accepting any packages, because Temu, they use for Canada, they use both Canada Post and Purelator.
Mhm.
And because the packages were sent to be picked up by Canada Post, but then Canada Post went on strike, then I guess they were supposed to get transferred over from Canada Post, like, I really don't know. I can't really remember because it was a few months back. But anyways,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
the-
Purelator. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, Purelator would normally be the ones that would pick it up. That's right, because I would have to go to the town next door to pick up my Temu packages. But when Canada Post was on strike, I couldn't. My packages, like Purelator was not picking up any packages from Temu during the strike, which was frustrating because I kept checking and checking and checking with Canada Post and with Purelator, checking the tracking number, and it just wasn't showing up. And it's like, well, this is ridiculous. I even phoned like the Purelator or Canada Customs, or I phoned somebody, and they're like, yeah, the tracking number's not showing up on our system. And it's like, well, this is bloody ridiculous, because it should be there. And it's the only time that I ever had an issue with Temu. And then the Purelator lady that I was talking to, the last time I was at the Purelator place, she said, don't use the Temu app, because people will scam you through Purelator
Yes.
app. I have never had an issue with using the Purelator app.
I've never used the app. I've always done it through my laptop. no,
Yeah,
no, don't drop the diamonds. Don't drop the drills.
don't drop the drills. No, do not drop the drills.
That's because I'm using a flimsy.
Yeah, those. Yeah, you need a better tray.
I've
I
got
stopped.
it. I've got it. I just couldn't be bothered to use it because I was only doing a few at a time. So
Yeah.
I thought I would only use the small tray, but I think I'll put the small tray into my big tray now.
Oh, I don't like using those little trays anymore. Ever since I got one of these trays, I have
Yeah.
not looked back. The only time I've used the little trays since getting a large tray was when I was doing that extremely confetti heavy canvas. And when I was doing that canvas, I was what I did was I took all of the trays, and I put each I used all the trays, one for each color, and
I use the little trays now to put the junk
Yeah.
ones on it.
yeah. Yeah, I've been watching Autumn, Crafting Enthusiast,
Oh yeah.
do a beaded cross stitch,
Oh yeah.
and it's like watching her. She's like with the beaded cross stitch. Like I've only seen 2 videos so far of her working on it, but she just goes along the bottom and
Yeah.
and she just in the first video she did the first row, and then in the next video she started from the right, she worked her way to the left, and she when she ended the video she still had like 15 beads to go. But it's like a beaded cross stitch is, to me, it's like a combination of diamond painting and cross stitch.
Yep.
Because it's like single placing with a diamond painting, but using thread, needle and thread rather than a pen, and it's cross stitch using the needle and thread. And it's like I was watching it and going, "Oh yeah, I think I could get into doing something like that too. That'd be really cool to try a beaded cross stitch."
Another hobby.
Yeah, another craft. Yeah. Well, I love doing crafts, and then watching Joan with her junk journaling. It's like, well, I definitely want to pull out my scrapbooking supplies.
I did say you were live. So. I sent it to Joan, and I sent it to a few others that you were live.
Oh, well, thank you.
But I didn't put on my community tab today. I think I'll leave that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially what happened yesterday.
Well, I really hope Jill and Tom are having a great weekend.
Yes.
It's Memorial Day weekend for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an ordinary weekend for us Canadians.
It's a holiday weekend here.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's because it's the beginning of spring. So it's a holiday weekend.
Okay, cool. All right, so this color is light blue 602. Yeah, I'm having a blast working on this. Doing things slightly different.
I wouldn't mind seeing Brody's cross stitches when he's done.
Oh yeah, those things but they're massive, so it's going to take him a long time to work on them.
They are
massive,
but they look really good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a go big or go home kind of guy.
Yes.
with his
I'm
craft
like,
projects.
I have seen diamond paintings that big, but over here they don't really do them that big.
Yeah.
Or they do, and they cost like three to four times the amount of money, and I'm like,
Well, yeah.
I might get bored of it through it.
I was watching. I cannot remember whose channel it was. But they were talking about someone that had was talking about a cross stitch canvas cross stitch kit that they had gotten.
Mm-hmm.
That's 17 feet long.
No, I can't
They were
remember.
being told about this canvas that this person had ordered that was 17 feet long.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
And it's like, seriously,
That's
yeah, and
huge.
then they were like, yeah, where are you gonna hang this 17-foot long canvas? You don't have a wall that's 17 feet long. Oh yes, I do. I've got a wall that's really.
I don't. I don't think I do.
Okay, 17 feet. My place is almost is not that much longer than 17 feet. My home is 25 feet long. So 17-foot canvas would cover like
Yeah.
Hear how wide my place is. Well, I'm pretty sure 17 feet is longer than the width of my fifth wheel.
Probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay.
So you got any plans this week?
My boyfriend said he's gonna come over Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in about a month. Yeah, it's been about a month in between visits lately. It used to be every couple of weeks, and now it's like once a month, which really sucks. It does. It really sucks. And that's because of the cost of living and the distance that between our places. And also right now, like there's construction being done on the highway in several places between his place and mine.
I was going to say, they still doing yours?
Oh yeah. They're the widening of the highway and the building of a new bridge. It's going to be a couple more years.
Ouch.
Yeah, they have it planned to. They figure they're going to be done in 2027.
We've only
Yeah.
just gone 2025.
It's bloody ridiculous.
Mm.
It's bloody ridiculous, and it's just the detour. Yeah, the detour.
I can imagine.
Well, basically, the detour is around a small mountain and a lake. Yeah. So, and part of a river. Yeah. But yeah, so in the meantime, just gonna make do with enjoy what quality time we have together when we can. I did do a video earlier today and uploaded it. I haven't checked I haven't checked
I haven't seen
anything about it. Kind of figured you were most likely still sleeping.
Aha.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, I slept most of Sunday.
Yeah. Yep.
I had a migraine. Then I had a fit, and my migraine went away.
Oh, damn.
So the fit took my migraine away, which was good. You've had 28 views on your video.
Cool. So have you seen the little groundhog video that I did?
Oh, you did. That was good. That was cool. I need to go back.
1,905 views the last time I checked.
Yeah,
That's
so
more than my can opener.
I'm just commenting on it now because I watched
Yeah.
it on the telly. I watched it on the telly. I need to go back to your last few videos
Yeah, not a problem.
because I watched them on the telly, but you can't comment on telly.
Yeah, which really sucks. Although I was watching this one time when I was at my dad's doing laundry and the folks were not at home. I was watching Jill's live stream. What I did was I was watching it on my phone and then I switched it. I transferred it from my phone to the TV.
Mhm.
So I was watching it on the TV, but I could comment on my phone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
See, I don't have YouTube on my phone.
But it was also really cool because the chat was on the screen of the TV too.
Yes, I can do
So
that.
it was really cool. And now they've got, and now StreamYard's got that new feature where you can actually have your chat streaming on the screen.
There's a catch to that.
Yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay.
You got to pay for it.
Yeah, you got to pay for it because I looked into that before I started this live stream.
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, that really sucks.
If you're doing loads of streams, then StreamYard is worth the money.
Yeah, if you're
doing loads of streams, then StreamYard's not worth it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting like paying for it. I've been thinking about it because of the bonus, because of the added features for when you're for live streaming, because I could then live stream anytime I wanted, day or night.
Yep. Because they're messing around with the free one. I think a lot of people are going to Restream and other platforms. They're actually coming off. They're actually coming off YouTube. Some of them.
Yeah.
But I've got to do a video or live some point later today.
Yeah.
I've got me other bowls. My other bowls. My other mini brands. I got 4 more to open.
Oh yeah.
So do them at some point today. Then I got one to do when my diamond paintings come.
Yeah.
But we don't have any posts today because it's a holiday.
Yeah. So yeah, I was really Speaking of post, I was really concerned about Canada Post going on strike because they were talking about it last week about Canada Post going on strike on Friday. And well, my friend in Colorado really needs these this box of diamond paintings that I've got for her. Because it's a whole bunch of completed ones, and her husband's going to need time to seal them and frame them, make the frames for them for to sell. And there's like craft fair or farmers market or something like that coming up. And so if Canada Post is on strike, I'm going to have to find another shipping company. And that's of a reasonable price. And then it's like, well, I could go with Straight Ship, but I think they only do small packages. And if they require if they need to know what the weight is, I'm screwed. I don't know, because I don't have a bathroom. I don't have a scale. I don't have, like, I could go to my dad's. I could go to my dad's and use his digital scale and just stand on it, get my weight, then stand on it with the box, and then just subtract to get the weight for them. But then it's like a matter of getting the box to my dad's and then getting the box back home or wherever, and
It's just a pain.
whereas it's frustrating. And then there's no guarantees that they would actually take it because of the size, because the box is it's tall. It's like between 3 and 4 feet tall, something like that. Tall, long, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the box that my weed eater came in.
Oh yeah.
And now it's there. My weed eater actually came in 2 boxes. I opened up the box that I got from the post office, and inside was a slightly smaller box. And inside the slightly smaller box was was my weed eater. Well, all these diamond paintings that I'm sending to my friend are in the larger outer box. And I'm using the slightly smaller inner box to store my own completed diamond paintings for now. I got to figure something out for my completed diamond paintings.
Yeah, I need to figure something out when I do mine.
I'm actually thinking about looking into getting one of those big folders for storing completed diamond paintings. Those really big, but they're big. But like, yeah, that'd be like I could store my diamond paintings in something like that.
A bigger version to one of these.
Yes. Yeah.
That's nearly full. So I need to think about getting some more. Oh, I can't put that back now.
Yeah, they've got Timu's got those ones. Timu's got the larger ones, but they're not cheap.
No. And I'm good. That's nearly full. That one. So I need to think about getting someone else to store them in once they're done.
Yeah.
And,
I'm actually thinking about, you should be able to get some type of special storage containers.
yes.
Oh, there are storage containers that you can get for under the bed storage containers, and they have wheels, and they're not very tall, but they're like long and wide and on wheels for sliding in and out from underneath the bed.
I've got one. Oh, it's not going to show. On top of the dress drawers is a container the size of the top of the dresser drawers, but it's 4 diamond paintings, and they fit under the bed, but they ain't got wheels.
Yeah.
That one's 4
Well,
diamond.
I'd like something that I can store my diamond paintings, my completed diamond paintings in, underneath my couch.
Mm.
Like inside the storage part of my couch.
But under my bed's full of everything and nothing anyway. So I don't think I can get anything else underneath my bed.
Oh, same here. I actually want to clean out the stuff that's underneath my bed because of what happened to the completed diamond paintings that I had stored under there over the winter, or for part of the winter.
Yeah, so Yeah, I got to try fit some live streams in before Jill comes back.
I think we can handle that.
It's Jill be coming back and wanting to do live streams.
Well, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, exactly. And she normally goes on she goes on the time I normally go on. So I'm like, I gotta sort something out.
Yeah, she usually goes on at 11 a.m. my time,
Yeah.
which is 2 p.m. her time, which is 6 p.m. your time.
7 p.m.
Wait, you are 8 hours ahead of me. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 p.m. your time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm 5 hours ahead of you.
Yes.
So yeah. So she starts at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
She goes between 2 and 3 hours, and I'm like, I don't really want to start going at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I will do right. I don't have to get up the following morning.
Well, I like the time that I picked for doing my live streams on the weekends was so that Katya could also join Jill and I,
Mm-hmm.
because it's early enough in the evening for Katya.
You start about 5 o'clock.
Yes. But it's early enough in the evening for the UK, but late enough in the morning for here, for me. Except it's not late. It's still too early for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why I was so late in the day yesterday was with yesterday's live stream.
You just got to do what's best for you.
Yes. Which is why I also did not live stream today. I chose not to.
Until now.
Yeah, until now. Like, yeah, I did not live stream this morning.
I'm bored. What's it wrong?
You were bored. You were bored, so I stopped what I was doing so I could keep you company.
It was like 2 o'clock in the morning and Lorna's bored. Okay.
All right, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll keep you company. I was just doing what I usually do, which is just sitting on my butt on YouTube.
Yeah,
I was actually watching a live stream of yours, replay on one phone, and I was watching MG Law. I was watching MG Law on my other phone.
Okay.
At the same time, both at 1.5 times the speed. And I alternate between focusing on one and focusing on the other. And that's how I've been actually getting through watching like 20 to 30 videos a day, something like that now.
I've been doing a lot of that. I will never get through them.
Yeah. Well, some of them, like some of the diamond painting ones that I watch, there's quiet spots in the videos. There's ASMRs.
Did you have you ever watched Doug Destiny?
No.
So you don't know who Phil Robertson is then?
No.
I was going to say he passed away
Huh.
at the age of 79. Dark Destiny star Phil Robertson has died at the age of 79 after a heartbreaking battle with Alzheimer's disease. Oh.
I know my foster dad recently passed away. My sister told me.
Shut up, my my foster dad suffering with that, so he might have away as well. But I don't have any contact with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my foster parents only legally watched us as foster children once or twice. The rest of the times they were just watching us, taking care of us for to help my parents out as friends because they were friends. So the majority of the times that we were staying at the foster home, it was just friends helping friends. But there was a point when the ministry talked my mom into signing us kids in over for 6 months respite care, and we stayed at the farm. The foster parents had a farm. They had a few acres and a 2-story house, a couple of barns. Yeah. They had a garden. There was an outhouse.
Oh, I remember those outhouses.
Oh God. During the school year, like after school, as soon as we'd get home after school, we had to stay outside until dinner time. And unless you had homework. And if you had homework, you had to sit at the dining room table
Yep.
until your homework was done. And then as soon as it was done, right outside you went.
Yep.
And you were, if you had to go to the bathroom, use the outhouse.
Mm-hmm.
It was to keep the kids out from underfoot, and they averaged like 10 to 13 kids at a time on the farm.
Yep.
Of all ages. Yeah. And the older kids, their bedrooms were downstairs. And the younger kids were upstairs. And downstairs there was like 3 or 4 bedrooms, something like that. Something like 4, maybe even more bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
But upstairs there were only 2 bedrooms. There was the boys' room and then there was the girls' room. And the girls' room only, I don't even know how many beds the girls' room had. But the boys' room had a bed, bunk beds, and a crib. And my brother slept in the crib. I slept in the bed, and then my foster brother, the same age as me, he slept in the bottom bunk of the bunk beds. And the top bunk was always empty, except for when his best friend would come and stay. Would stay over. Yeah.
I fell out of bunk beds. They hurt.
When I was little, my sister and I had bunk beds in our room. When we shared a room.
Mm-hmm.
Until my sister finally decided that she was done sharing a room with me and insisted on a room of her own. And that was when Mom and Dad, they took my mom's sewing room from the main floor and moved it down. They cleaned out the one storage room in the basement and turned that into her sewing room. And then they turned the sewing room on the main floor into a bedroom for my sister. And then I had my own room upstairs. My brother had his own room upstairs. Although I should have had the room downstairs, so then I would have been closer to the bathroom. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, me and my sister had bunk beds.
Yeah.
My 2 brothers had bunk beds.
So that's 6
And I would be on the top bunk. I'd turn over in the night and go boom. So many times, it's unbelievable.
Well, we had these really nice solid wood bunk beds that were like handcrafted, handmade.
Mhm.
I don't know if they were actually I don't know if they were actually mounted. They might have at one point, but in my memory, we were on either side of the room in bunk beds. Yeah. So I don't know. And then after we moved down to that house, I don't know whatever happened to those bunk beds.
Yeah, my brother actually broke his arm by falling out of a bunk bed.
We had a toy box. Well, my brother had a toy box that was like, it was a solid wood toy box, kind of pyramid shaped.
Yeah.
It was about 3.5 feet high, tall. Yeah. The base was about 3 feet. It was about 3 feet long at the base and about 1.5 feet wide.
Yeah.
At the base, and then the top was about 2 feet long by 1.5 feet wide, something like that. Yeah, and it used to be full of toys. And at one point, my sister and I, as a joke, we emptied the majority of the toys out of the toy box, put a blanket on top, and then a couple of pillows to make it look like we had just like put a blanket on there and made it into a bed for our brother to lay down on. And then we talked him into laying down on there. And so we helped him up and we set him on it, and then just boom, he dropped straight down to the bottom in the toy box. And we thought it was hilarious. Him, not so much. It hurt, and we got in trouble. Then my dad turned around and cut the toy box in half. Like, so instead of it being like 4 feet tall, it was like we had 2 toy boxes that were like 2 feet tall each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to get into trouble when we were young.
And that was one of the few rare times. That was one of the rare times that my sister and I actually got along, where my sister was not being mean and abusive to me.
See, it was my brother who was abusive to me. My older brother.
Yeah. My sister was abusive to me only because she thought I was the reason why our mom was sick. Not knowing anything about medical conditions at the time. Yeah.
I used to get blamed for everything, but then again, I was the youngest. So I got blamed for everything.
Oh, my brother's the youngest. And in my sister's eyes, my brother could do no wrong. And I was nothing but a problem. Because it was because of me that mom was sick.
Yeah.
Because mom was fine, and then mom had a baby, and then all of a sudden mom was sick. So ergo, the baby made mommy sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, babies can do that.
Yeah, but not in my case. In my case, my mom had a brain tumor. And the doctors didn't know that she had a brain tumor. And then when I was just a few months old, she had a seizure. And so because she had a seizure, they assumed, seizure means cancer. Seizure means epilepsy. She must have epilepsy. So they treated her for epilepsy. Even though behind closed doors, they were talking about the possibility of a brain tumor, but they still treated her for epilepsy. And then my brother came along and they were still treating her for epilepsy. And then not long after my brother was born, she went and she saw an eye specialist because she had spots in her vision, black spots in her vision. And the eye specialist had a look at her and was like, yeah, you're riddled with cancer. It's amazing you're still alive, basically, type deal. And yeah, so she
Wow.
went back. So she went back to the doctors, and they re-diagnosed her with a brain tumor.
They found mine out because I was having really bad headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they found that I had it.
Well, they ended up doing. They ended up operating on her,
Mm.
and yeah, she'd have a seizure, end up in the hospital, and they would cut out as much of the brain tumor as they could safely do.
Yeah,
As they went in as deep as they could safely could
if my
without, but
Yeah.
it still affected her like badly, to the point where my dad was having to teach her how to like it was like
Yeah.
having a fourth child,
yes, if mine
because yeah,
comes
he had
back,
to teach her how reteach her he had to teach her how to walk, how to clothe herself, like how to brush her teeth, everything, for like the
Yep.
first 6 months after her surgery.
Yep.
And then after that she was fine. Just he'd wake up one morning and she'd be in the kitchen making breakfast, totally fine. And she'd be that way for a couple of years, and then she'd have another seizure. Same thing all over again.
I got to keep
Yeah.
an eye.
Yeah, it was really hard. It was really hard for my dad because of trying to keep a full-time job as well as take care of a very sick wife and 3 children. And yeah, at that point in time, my sister was in when she finally passed away, my sister was 12, I was 9, and my brother was 7.
Mhm.
And not long after she passed away, I turned 10. But because my sister was 12, she was old enough to babysit. She was old enough to babysit us.
Yep.
Because right after mom passed away, the ministry comes along and they're like, oh, well, we think you should put the kids into foster care until they're older and yada, yada. And my dad's like, nope. My oldest is old enough that she can take care of, she can watch over her brother and sister for a couple of hours each day. And if you keep harassing me, I'll quit my job and I'll live off of the system. And I'll stay home and take care of my kids myself. And they're like, oh, no, you don't have to do that. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He was more than willing to quit his job
Yep.
working for the railway and stay home on income assistance to take care of us. And they're like, nope, you can't do that. And he's like, really?
Watch me.
Really? Go ahead, push me. Go ahead, push me. See if I care. Oh yeah, he was more than willing to do whatever it took to keep us home.
Yep.
Because there was, you remember that I mentioned there was that period where my mom was talked into signing us into respite for 6 months.
Yep.
They did that knowing full well my mom was not within her, like fully within her right mind because of the brain tumor. And my dad was away at work. He was out of town for several days when they did this underhandedly. And because it was a legal document that she signed, when my dad got back and found out what had happened, there was nothing he could do.
No.
Like he could have forked out thousands of dollars to get a lawyer to to dispute it in court, and it would have taken months to do. But all it basically would have done would discredit my mom's capabilities of taking care of us kids. So to the point where hi Carly girl,
Hey, Carly girl.
he would have had to quit his job in order to stay home to take care of us kids, because there was no way that they would let my mom be left alone with with us as kids if he had
Hey,
tried to do that. But he did the best he could. Hello, Carly girl. Hello, hello. I'd wave, but my hands are full, as you can see. Yeah, it's just been the two of us for just over an hour, just chatting away. Yak, yak, yak.
Because at the end of the day, this replays, so someone's bound to watch it.
Yeah. If you live stream long enough, someone's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Come across the live stream and oh hey, they're live. Yeah.
That sounded bad. Hello, Four.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Hello, Four. Hello. Yeah, it was not the best upbringing. Oh, right on. You got some new videos? I can't wait. But yeah, my dad, he did the best that he could with what he had. And that's why I'm still as close to him as I am. I'm closer to him than my brother and my sister, that's for sure.
I'm alright, Carly girl. I wasn't yesterday. I had a migraine. Yesterday. Oh my God.
Migraines suck.
I could not open my eyes for 8 hours. I couldn't open them.
Oh.
I just couldn't open them.
Of course she's looking bright. She's with me.
So what's everyone doing today?
Yeah. What's everybody up to?
And no headache.
No headache.
It's there. It's gone around the back of my head at the moment. I'm gonna have to call my doctors on Tuesday morning and try get a MRI. Because I'm having too many headaches again.
Oh, you're watching your nephew? How old is your nephew? 4? Yeah. Auntie Carly has spoken. 10 on Tuesday. Oh, wow.
Wow. Cool. Can I remember when I was that young? Not particularly.
10 was a rough age for me because it was like right after my mom passed away. So
yeah, I think I had so many bad experiences as a kid. I think I just like skipped it.
I think it was the multiple blows to my head growing up that I don't really remember much. I'm pretty sure people tried bullying me, but it's like water off a duck's back. It didn't affect me the way bullying affects a lot of people. It just, yeah.
Yeah, I
gonna go
might
with 5.
have to babysit some point this week because the kids are on holiday this week.
Yeah.
Kids are off school.
Yeah. About to clean up the mess I made putting the videos together. You know, all the canvases you put on the floor, plastic bags were drill with them. Yeah, yeah. I finished my evening flower last night, and then I did a kit down video. And rather than putting all the stuff away after my video was done, I'm like, screw it, I'm going to bed. I'll clean it up tomorrow, and I did. I just walked away from the mess, went to bed, struggled to get to sleep, eventually got to sleep. Got up this morning and I found the lid. Apparently, the lid to one of my boxes was on the floor. It slid off. Yeah, yours was crappy too, but the best part, yes, we made it and be proud that we did. Yes.
Yeah, my childhood has been, E.g., why I have PTSD. Well, one reason why I have PTSD.
Yeah, I honestly think that the reason why I don't have PTSD due to my childhood is because I don't know, I'm able to compartmentalize the trauma. Okay, so 5, so I'm doing pink. So it's because I've learned how to compartmentalize my emotions and stuff over the years, or else I probably would have been more successful with my unaliving attempts.
I've managed to store most of it away, but it's slowly, gradually coming back. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, but you got to look at what the triggers are. You got to be able to know what the triggers are and be able to spot when the triggers are starting to affect you. Like right now, because with Wolfie here and her not being able to get her antidepressants, she's been taking, I've been sharing my antidepressants with her. And right now we are pretty much on the last of our antidepressants. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, half a pill. When I normally take 1.5. So Carly wants to know how old you are, Lorna.
You never ask a female that question.
Well, it's a woman asking another woman.
I'm 44.
You're 44.
I'm 44.
You're 44. I'm 47.
1981.
I'm 47. I'll be turning 48 in October, a week before Halloween.
I can't open a bottle. I can't. I'm sad. I'm trying to open a bottle and I can't open it. I won't be doing this letter then. Nope. Can't open it.
Oh my goodness.
I won't be doing that letter until. No, I've got no H's where I am. Nope. Okay. Let's skip that one and go on to number 6. And we have L's. Why are you I do want to know my age, Carly. I don't think that's enough.
51 next week. Your PTSD was triggered with menopause? Oh, ouch.
Basically, Carly, I was abused as a child. So it started, my PTSD kicked off there. But then I was physically, mentally, and sexually abused by my ex. And that left me with major PTSD.
Yeah, that'd do it. I've got exes that I was mentally, psychologically, and emotionally abused by my exes. I was physically abused, physically, verbally, emotionally, and psychologically abused by my sister growing up. But and I've been in and out of counseling most of my life. But I seem to be doing okay. I have tried unaliving myself a few times in the past, but that was
So
something emotionally. I was not on my meds properly, and I was going through emotional instability, and which, yeah. So I just broke down and took all my pills, literally all my pills, all at once.
CBD seems to help me with
Yeah.
my PTSD.
Yeah, CBD definitely helps certain people. I
Yeah.
know that I won't have an issue with my medication or lack thereof right now because I'm not in an emotionally unstable situation right
Yeah.
now. I know that I'm having issues. I know that I'm going to have issues with my emotions because of my antidepressants or lack of antidepressants right now. But because I have Wolfie here for support and I know the triggers to watch out for, I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be okay.
It's mainly if people are arguing and stuff like that and swearing and stuff like that can cause my triggers. So some live streams I will leave because there's a lot of people arguing on panel or something like that. I will leave the stream because
Yeah.
it will start triggers off.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of I can talk about anything and everything without it affecting me emotionally. Like it won't trigger me to talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I start talking about something, if I bring up something that has the possibility of triggering you, let me know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Antidepressant. My doctor just said, "Well, let's try you on this and see how it works." And then it's like, well, it's working up to a point, but there are bad days where I'm still like wanting to curl up in a ball in the corner and cry. Okay,
We'll get
well then let's give you something stronger. Okay, cool. So then the doctor would increase my meds, and yeah. So what I'm on now is I'm at like the max dose that you can get that is effective.
I've tried 4. You need to you need to keep trying different meds because
And you got yeah.
I tried different meds and all that lot, and the ones it took me 2 years to find these ones that I'm on now, and yeah.
It helps to see a counselor. It helps to go through counseling, and
I am so sorry.
antidepressants, they take a while to kick in,
I'm
to
sorry
start
that
seeing an
you got
effect.
cancer. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. For
How long ago were you diagnosed for?
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm a cancer survivor. But mine can come back anytime. unfortunately.
Yeah, you said I remember you talking about being diagnosed with a brain tumor yourself.
Mhm.
And do they regularly monitor you?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Almost
E.g.,
3 years ago. Yeah.
I've got really bad headaches. That's why I need to go get it checked out again. I'm on the max
Yeah.
dose of mine too. It doesn't stop me feeling again down, but certainly helps me to manage my depression. Well, we are always on the other end of Messenger and
Yep.
stuff like that to people. We can always set up a stream like this and
Yep.
not go live, but just like do backstages, and we can
Yep.
talk. We are. It don't matter what time of day it is. If anyone needs a friend, we are always about.
We could always do like a Facebook Messenger group video chat.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
And that's something that I would totally be down for doing.
Yep.
And then it's private, it's just us. You can be on camera if you want
Same
or
with
not, like
Same.
this.
Yeah, same with this StreamYard.
I would be more comfortable with showing my face on camera in that way. There have been times there once in a while I will show my face on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Not very often.
If you go back to a couple months ago, that
Yeah.
there's one of Mara on my live stream, and she did
Yes.
show up.
I think still to this day there's only one video on my own channel where you actually see my face. I've been on camera on Star's live streams with Star as well as Lorna.
Yes, we do, Carly girl. We have a
Yes, we do have an amazing community. And Lorna and I are both in the Trainwreck. We're both Trainwreck sisters, and we communicate a lot more in the Trainwreck sisters Facebook Messenger group.
We can actually set up another group if
Yeah.
anyone wants us to set up a group.
Yeah. Mine in particular is not very active. Not very active. But yeah, I do have my own Facebook group called Mara's Monsters. But it's not very active. Because I'm not on Facebook all that often.
That's probably because I'm not in there.
You're on there.
No, I'm not.
You should be. I think it's another Lola situation. Lola wasn't in it either. Lola wasn't in the Trainwreck Sisters Messenger thing. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. And, Cole, did you get? Then someone like you what? Yes, you know.
And then I went in there. And I'm like, you were the ones. Yeah, you were the one that said, "Oh, she's not in there." I'm like, wait, what? I went in there to look, and sure enough, she was not in there. So I added her. Yeah. And she's like, "Well, gee, thanks for finally getting around to adding me."
How can we forget our lovely Lola?
I know. I can't believe that she was. Yeah. Speaking of, it's Lola's birthday coming up. And then the very next day, hi, Diamond Painting Cutie.
Hi, Cutie.
I think it would be so cool if Lola and Carly Girl were both able to live stream, do a live stream collab together for their birthdays. That would be so cool.
That would be cool.
But I think the only way that you could do that is like if they're both paying for StreamYard.
Yeah, that's the only snag.
Yeah. Then they could do that would be so cool. Because then they would both be getting the hours, the watch hours on the one live stream. I could give them both watch hours at the same time.
Oh, 7.
I actually did that once with Star, Star and KY Philly and Miss Southern Belle. The three of them were live streaming,
Yeah.
and I was watching the live stream through both KY Philly and Star at the same time on two different devices.
Cardi Girl goes, okay. I will pop up
It's-
with her on her one for sure.
I told Lola I will be there. I will. I kind of have to be there now. I can't remember what time it's going to be at, but whatever time it's at, I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure that I'm there and awake. I got to be awake.
When is it? The 1st, isn't it?
Yeah, it's June 1st. Don't ask me the time. She's already got it. She's already got it set up. She's already got it. She's already got it set up. I can't remember the terminology at the moment. Oh, I just got a message from my friend in Colorado. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Her husband's two sisters. I don't know how many sisters he's got, but two of his sisters are in the hospital. Oh dear. Yeah, Carly girl. Yeah, it's you both have to pay, like you both pay for StreamYard, or you're both on the same paid. You're both on the using the same streaming app.
Right. She's saying, where's Lola? Where's Lola based?
Lola is in Ontario, Canada.
She's going live on the 1st at 8 p.m. my time.
8 p.m. your time. That means noon my time.
Right.
Ah.
She does have it up there.
Yeah.
I will click that notification, so let me know.
I'll find it closer to the date. Actually, I think I might have already clicked on it to notify me. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Can I drop the link?
Yeah, go right ahead. Link Master, go right ahead.
That's Lola's. It is nearly 3:45 in the morning, Carly girl. But Carly, if you click on that link, it will take you straight to that fit live stream, and you can click on the notification, darling. And I will send that to Mara through her Facebook. So she's got it. notification from Mara.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, it's now 3:45 in the morning here.
Hi, everybody.
Ooh. Oh no. Don't mind me. I'm going through
Have you been watching Ladybug?
Yep.
She's just put one up 21 minutes ago. I do
Yep.
like the cross stitch or whatever she's doing. I can't make out the thumbnail. I think that's a cross stitch. Is she a cross stitch?
Might be in the middle of the morning for you. Yeah, I just noticed her post, Ladybug's post from 4 days ago, where she was talking about having bronchitis. I hope she's doing better. I am a bit behind in videos, but I'm working on it.
She was in Stars yesterday,
Okay.
Sunday. So,
Yeah, I got into doing cross stitch because of Ladybug. Watching her doing cross stitch, and it's like, oh, my mom used to do it. She
My
taught
mum
me
used
how to do it when I was little, so
yeah, my mum used to do it when I was younger.
yeah. I even saw her. She's Ladybug was at one point working on a beaded cross stitch, and I thought it looked really interesting. I wasn't sure of if I would be capable of doing something like that myself. And then when I saw Autumn, crafting enthusiast, working on one, it's like the way she was doing it. It's like, yeah, I could probably do that. I should definitely give it a try.
I was going to say, you don't know until you try, innit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Brody, he's managed to do a chain on crochet now.
Sorry, what was that? Brody is
managed to do a chain on cross stitch.
crochet?
Crochet now.
Yeah.
I saw this picture the other day I was very proud of it. I can't do it. I tried so many times
Yeah.
to crochet or knit. I cannot do it.
My mom taught me how to knit when I was little. And then I just forgot how to cast on. That's like how to start a project.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I was pregnant with Wolfie and I went and stayed at a group home for young pregnant girls, there was a girl there that was knitting, and she taught me how she casts on. And it's like, oh, cool. And she gave me a set of knitting needles and a ball of yarn, and she's like, here you go. And within a day, I was actually knitting faster than her. But it's because it just came back to me.
My
Because of my mom teaching me when I was little.
my foster mum tried to teach us when we were younger, but because I was the only left-handed person in the family. Yeah, they didn't bother teaching me stuff.
To teach someone who's left-handed, you just sit in front of a mirror
Mm.
and have them watch, just have them watch, and then you just watch their reflection in the mirror.
Yeah, they didn't want to teach me anything.
Well, they're butt heads.
Yep.
I taught myself how to crochet I went and I rented a videotape from the library that teaches you how to crochet. And I just watched that. And then step by step learned how to crochet. And I found the method that works best for me, I find to be most comfortable for crocheting. And yeah.
My laptop's crashed.
My very first crochet project, I crocheted a bunch of squares that were like
Spanish
80. No, they were not granny squares.
No?
They were just no, they were not granny squares. But I can't remember. Anyways, I made a bunch of squares and then I crocheted them together and made a blanket and gave it to my dad. I actually had the thing made in a week. Hey Clint, how's it going, dude?
Hey, Clint. There's a channel called Rosalie.
Yeah.
No tell lie, her amigurumis are brilliant. Hi, Melissa.
Melissa. Well, since you know her name, that means you can vouch for her, which means she can get a wrench.
She comes into my channel quite regularly.
Yeah, so she can get a wrench.
Yeah, and she's actually on my Facebook.
Cool. Well, she's getting a wrench.
Yeah, you being smart.
There we go.
Yeah, Rosalie. Oh, she's brilliant at what she does.
Yeah?
Yeah. And she can make something in a day. She can make an amigurumi in a day.
Oh, cool. I wanna get some books on how to do amigurumi. That'd be so cool. I would sit and I would make a whole bunch of little characters and sell them.
Yes.
I would definitely, yeah. I have a ginormous tote outside. Once it's emptied and cleaned out, I would make a whole bunch of amigurumi characters, things, and just fill that tote bin.
She does a pop-up market.
Yeah.
Made over $500 the other day.
Cool.
I'm doing okay, Melissa. I got a funny feeling I'm calling you by the wrong name. I got a funny feeling. I'm calling you by the wrong name.
Hey, Mom of Two.
I know it begins with an M.
Mom of Two.
She's gonna tell me off in a minute. She's gonna tell me off in a minute.
Okay, Mom of Two. Does the CF stand for 65 roses?
Right, it's Melanie.
Melanie, not Melissa. Okay.
Yeah. Why I do that to you every time, don't I?
Okay, so that was, oh my goodness, that was 5, which is 600. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me talking to myself. Okay. I have a habit of talking to myself. Okay, so I am going to do the, let's see, what should I do next? 7. Yeah. Yeah. See, she knew. 65 roses. That's how I learned. That's how I learned it. I had a friend with the same first name as me, and she had a son who had cystic fibrosis. And she told me that the way that she taught her son to remember how to say it was 65 roses. Lola also has cystic fibrosis.
I have fibrosis. Yeah, yeah. I've got that. I've got arthritis. Yeah. My body's literally falling apart.
603. 603. Holy day. Almost 2 hours live streaming. I don't even know how much time I've got left on my StreamYard.
Ew.
But if I go over my 20 free hours, they as long as I'm live streaming, they won't kick me off.
Beepin, you're getting on my nerves now.
Who, what?
I've got something beeping in my front room,
Oh.
and I can't find out why it is. I can't find it. It is annoying me. It's like the battery's going dead on something. That type of beeping.
Oh my goodness. I was watching this one woman's live stream. She's a knitting and crocheting channel. And she 4-hour live stream, and the whole 4 hours her smoke alarm was beeping.
Michelle.
The smoke detector was beeping.
Michelle,
yes.
do you know how long that's been beeping?
How long?
Just guess.
3 years.
I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. Right? Mara guess and a chat guess. How long has this person's fire alarm battery been beeping for?
I said 3 years. There's no way it's gonna be for 3 years. It'll keep beeping until the battery is actually dead.
You will be quite shocked how long it's been beeping for.
6 months?
Keep going.
Longer? 9 months?
Keep going.
Has it been longer than 3 years?
No, it's been over a year.
Oh my lord. Why doesn't she get it changed?
Because she can't get up there and reach.
And she doesn't have somebody that could come and do it for her?
She keeps saying her brother's going to come and do it, but he's never done it. I'm like, I would have got something and whacked that off by now.
Oh, me too. Me too.
I would have got
Oh my lord.
I whacked that off, I tell you.
Have somebody come over, like, does she have somebody that comes over and changes her light bulbs for her?
Yeah, a brother, but a brother's.
You'd think, right? Well, when they come over to change the light bulb, they could change that for her too.
But her brother is like your sister.
An asshole?
Uh-huh.
Actually, no. My sister's not really an asshole. She's just, she's got no filter on her mouth. She speaks her mind, and she doesn't care whose feelings she hurts.
Yep.
Okay, so 603 again is 7. Okay, so I read. Okay. I'm all threaded up, and then it's like, okay, which color am I doing again? Which color am I on?
Answer that for.
Oh my goodness. Oh, how many Mexicans does it take to change a light bulb? Don't know. As soon as the lights go on, they scatter. Oh wait, that's cockroaches.
That's cockroaches.
Sorry. Don't take it personally. if you have Mexican in you. Only one. Oh god, it's just a joke. Don't take it personal. It's just a joke. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This one YouTube channel that I watch, they do a live stream. They have a group live stream. They have a bunch of people come on every Friday night. And there's one person in the chat that's all has a tendency will say like dad jokes.
Mhm.
and then they'll show it on the screen. When it's up on the screen, I take a screenshot. Because some of them are really funny and others are just really dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so dumb that you can't help but roll your eyes and shake your head and laugh. Oh my god. Dad jokes, dad jokes. Yeah. Oh wow. I'm just looking at the clouds coming in. Now Star would be answering it only when they want to change it. She always says New Mexico does things in their own time. Yeah, that's New Mexico, not Mexico. Big, huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't start.
And I know a lot of your mama jokes. Yeah, I don't do your mama jokes.
I hope.
Although they can be pretty funny. I like dad jokes more.
Yes, they seem to be a lot funnier. For some reason.
Oh, dad jokes are way funnier. Whereas your mama jokes are, yes, she's close. Yeah, I think she's closer to Mexico than all of us. Definitely closer to Mexico than me or Lorna. Since Lorna is what, across the pond? Although Carly girl, you're also like you're across the pond and then some.
And then some.
Yeah, and then some.
But then I'm hoping Star gets her property this week. I hope she gets her keys to a new place.
Oh, I know. It's like, what's taking so long? It's because the real estate process is way different than in Canada.
Yep. But then again, the way they're doing it where Star is the way they do it over here. It takes forever.
Yeah. She gets them on Friday. Whoop whoop. Woohoo! Right on.
And she said she's going to do a short with her holding the keys. Say, I've got the keys.
Right on. I'd do the same. And then I'd do a live stream walkthrough
Yes, that's what
of the house.
that's what I would do.
Yeah. Definitely. The video that I did earlier today, I was kind of like walking through down memory lane. In a way, talked about a couple of friends.
Mm-hmm.
One friend in particular, I used to go over to her place all the time and do scrapbooking
Oh yeah.
with her. And in my video, I started talking because I got to thinking that like once I've got a reliable enough vehicle, I could see about going and spending a weekend at her place once in a while. and live stream the two of us doing crafts.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if I'm able to. If she's got, even if it's just a couch for me to sleep on. I don't know. I've never been to her place. The place that she's got now. The last place she had, I hung out with her a few times there. Yeah. Yeah, it would be awesome. Every so often, do a live stream weekend with her. I think it'd be so awesome. And it would also give Wolfie a weekend alone.
Oh,
Yeah. Although I'd rather travel in the opposite direction and spend the weekend at my boyfriend's place, but I can't because he lives in his dad's basement. It sounds so bad. But he lives in his dad's basement, and his dad's an ornery old goat.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I'd love to be able to go over and spend the weekend with him, but he won't tell me where his dad lives because no, he doesn't have people come over to visit him at his dad's because his dad's a crotchety old man.
It's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, totally understandable. It sucks, but it's understandable. Oh, a 4-bedroom home? Nice. I want to get a 3-bedroom house. I would love to have a 3-bedroom house.
I'm coming, Carly. I'm coming.
My boyfriend and I would definitely need a 3-bedroom place because we'd need a bedroom for the two of us. Then we need a guest bedroom because he has a big family and he's very social and he's got friends. And we would need a guest room for them to sleep over when they come to visit, to sleep over, and then a room for me for my crafts and whatnot. And then the living room would be for him for his gaming. But I would like, I'd do all my recording. I would record all my videos and stuff in my room, in my craft room. But I would sit in the living room while he's gaming and doing his thing. And I'd sit there and do diamond painting or cross stitch. Or I'd be right there gaming with him. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
So you working on anything, Carly girl? You diamond painting or doing anything at the moment? I am working on the Sun Tarot card. So it would be a party without you go. Yeah. Almost 7 bell. Just imagine having a party with Miss Seven Bell. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Yeah. Finally finished my Kiwi canvas. So gonna work on making my release papers while I pack up my head. Oh yeah, you're moving, aren't you, Carly girl? Are you moving? Gotta have those other girls. Yes. Yes. Most definitely. This one's going to take me a while to do because there's a dot end of July. There's a dot here, a dot there, a dot there, a dot there. So it's going to take me a while to do this one. So,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I really had to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
And I also turned off the AC because it's 8 o'clock at night and I opened up the door.
I love this. Says you're working on. Mine's a 30 by 40. This one.
That's the size I'm working on.
You go, Carly girl. That's what I'm working on. The sun. So yeah. But I do have a few. But yes.
Yeah, it is full of confetti.
Yes. Very. So, especially the bottom half of this diamond painting. Top half, no, not so much, but bottom half, yes. Yes. So, but I do have some more coming this week, which are 40 by 50 and 50 by 40. So,
Your skeleton tarot card collection is full of confetti. I have
yes.
2 or 3 or 4. Oh my goodness. I got like 2 or 3 skeleton tarot card diamond paintings that I've done. I did True Crime Junkie and The Reader, if I remember correctly.
I've got the junkie one. I've got the hooker one. That for crocheters. I've got that one.
Oh yeah, the hooker. Yeah.
I've got a few of these tarot card ones today.
I really like them, but I don't want the 30 by 40 ones.
No. If I get any more, I'm gonna go bigger, I think.
Yeah. There's a series of other diamond paintings that I really wanted to get that Mushy's got that they're like creepy doll ones.
Yes.
But they're like I could only find them in like 30 by 40. And I don't want them that small. I want them larger.
I'm trying to go larger than 30 by 40, I must admit.
Yeah.
I'm with these 40 by 50 and 50 by 40, I will it will push me doing it. I enjoyed doing that wolf one, that 40 by 70. I did enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
I got about 20, but I have them in 30 by
30 by 40. Yeah.
I'm doing the edge of the cards at the same, so it looks like a pack of cards.
Cool. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I just don't like the dot here, dot there, dot here, dot there on these diamond paintings.
Yeah. Yeah, the last diamond painting I did that I did not like how it turned out was my Cosmic Consciousness, because it was smaller than I had thought, and there's just way too much going on in the picture
Mhm.
on the canvas. There's way too much detail. And of course, because of the size, you just lose all rendering.
Yeah, I've done some 20 by 20s. Oh, they're bloody nightmare. They don't turn out well.
Oh,
Right.
it all depends on the picture. Like I did a 15 by 20 of a horse, and it actually turned out really nice. It was a custom
Yeah.
diamond painting of my friend's horse, and it actually looks pretty good.
I want some that Brody's got, like he's got True Blood.
Yeah.
One, and I want mine some of them, and I'm like, I can't seem to find them.
Well, I think he went and he got them done custom
Yeah.
custom canvases. He goes, yeah, he likes the custom canvases, like the ones that he gave Carly Girl. Oh my
Yeah.
god, the Grease Lightning and the Dirty Dancing and Maleficent. I saw that video just like yesterday. I think it was.
I must have missed that.
Oh, he gets them from AliExpress.
Do you know what? I've heard so much about AliExpress, but
Me too.
I've heard bad things about AliExpress as well. And it's
Well, AliExpress is similar to
Temu.
Temu. And like I've heard good, like Evermoment is on AliExpress, and I've heard nothing but good things about Evermoment for their drills and their canvases. That's where Katya gets her drills and canvases for her cross stitch conversions.
But there's only going to be one way to find out, and that's buy a diamond painter from them.
Herman and Morticia? Oh, no way. Herman from the Munsters and Morticia Adams? Oh my god. The Adams Family and the Munsters canvases would be awesome to get.
I want Roadrunner.
Oh yes, Roadrunner, definitely.
I'm trying my hardest to find a Roadrunner, and well, the two from Roadrunner, and
Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote?
yeah, I want a diamond painting of that, and I need it, and I need to get it by next year.
Oh my goodness.
I want to do it for someone's 60th.
You'd think that I would remember Herman's wife's name because I have the actual movie, like the Rob Zombie remake.
I ain't got a clue. Can't remember.
I'm just checking. Lily.
Yes.
Wait, what? Herman Munster, Lily Munster, Eddie Munster's the son, grandpa, and then there's Marilyn Munster, but Marilyn Munster was played by two different women.
Yes.
Who's Marilyn?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Marilyn is the niece. Duh. That's right. And it only aired for 2 seasons.
Yes.
That really sucked because I love that show.
You got Amazon Prime?
No, I do not have Amazon Prime, and no, I'm not interested in it. I've been offered.
No, it's because it's on there. It's on there. That's why I was asking.
Oh yeah, no, cool. I have the movie, Yeah. Morticia is from the Adams family. Gomez and Morticia Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not like it's Herman and Lily. I really do not like Luis Guzman as Gomez Adams. That's who plays Gomez in the Wednesday series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're making a second one. They're making a second one.
They're finally bringing out season 2.
Yes.
Yes.
The end of the year. I
Oh,
think.
I like that show. But
Do you know what?
they Luis Guzman, no, not as Gomez. And then they made Pugsley a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
They made him a wuss, a wimp. Like, seriously.
But he's not a wussy in the new Wednesday movie series.
In the new season?
Yeah.
Because he was oh my god, he was like a crybaby in the first season.
But in the new Wednesday one, you see more of him. So called.
Okay.
So.
Oh wait, I think I did read a little bit about season 2 coming out, and some people asked about some of the characters if they're going to be in season 2, and I think the one boy that the bad guy boy, I can't remember. The villain boy, he might be coming back. I think they might be bringing him back. I can't remember. It's been a while. I probably have to think long and hard about it to be able to remember.
I started watching that, and my partner was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna be interested. I ain't gonna be interested in watching that." And all that. And I turned around and said, "Watch it, and you'd be interested." And he's like, after the first one, he was like, "I'm hooked."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I binge watched the entire season. I prefer waiting until the whole season is out, and then I'll binge watch the whole season.
I was doing that with The Walking Dead. I was binge watching all that.
Yeah, I binge watched that. That other zombie series. Can't remember the name of it offhand.
I've just binge watched Dead City. Binge watched that one. And there's a few others that's on. Oh, I need to stand up for a minute. Oh, computer chairs really numb your bum.
I get a numb bum but that's because I have a bad tailbone.
Oh, really numb your bum. I have really bad arthritis in the bottom of my body.
I injured my tailbone when I was little, and ever since then I have issues with my my tailbone will actually go numb if I sit and apply pressure on my tailbone for extended periods of time will cause it to go numb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, for the same reason why I ended up, not yesterday, but the day before, I ended up with my nose was sore from wearing my face mask while I was sleeping. Last night I kept waking up because I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe, and I would have to I'd wake up and adjust my face mask because it would actually be covering my nose and I couldn't breathe.
It's a
which is really weird. But yeah, this CPAP, it's taking me a little time to get used to it, adjust to wearing the thing.
Sora Faganet. I know.
I think it sounds like Wolfie is playing her dinosaur game.
I was going to say, I can hear Wolfie now.
Well,
I didn't hear her earlier. She just
Yeah.
woke up.
No, she's been gaming for a while. I had my AC turned on so you couldn't hear her. And she's got the bedroom door closed, but that doesn't really do much.
She's all good.
Yeah. At least she's not yelling and hollering and swearing like she sometimes does.
Yet.
Yeah, yet. It all depends on who she's gaming with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the other week, she had one of those wicked laughs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's got your laugh. She has so got your laugh.
She does. Yeah, she does.
I was doing like in an online game.
Oh, she's bitching about her ex.
Ah, we've all been there.
Well, when she was living with him, he would be in the living room gaming, playing his video games on his Xbox in the living room, and she'd be in the bedroom on her Xbox gaming, and he'd holler at her in the bedroom to get him something to eat rather than get off his ass and go get it himself food. He would get her to do it.
I would turn around and say, "Girl, if your ass, your places." But that's just me.
Well, she pretty much became his his live-in maid servant.
Yeah.
She did the majority of the cooking and the cleaning and taking care of him, and he'd go out and he was the one that would go out and do the shopping and go out and do stuff when she stayed home. The majority of the time she stayed home and he'd go out, but he's got a job, but it's like he gets like one shift a month working at this store. It's like a sporting goods store, I think he said. Yeah, and he only gets one shift a month. When they first started dating, he was working like 2 or 3 shifts a month. Yeah.
Yeah. My ex was like,
But yeah, but like the dude is like super lazy. The rest of the time when he'd go out and he'd help. He's got a female friend who is actually also an ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, because they actually were engaged. But then they had a mutual separation. Well, she's married and she's got 2 kids, and her husband works full time, and she has a part-time job. And 1 or 2 part-time jobs. Anyways, he helps her with her kids while she's working. And he doesn't really get anything. She doesn't like give him money or anything like that for helping her. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know but yeah, like he took advantage of Wolfie's kindness.
yeah, some men can do that. But then again, some women can do that to men.
Yeah.
Because my partner's ex-girlfriend was like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of guilty for doing something like that with my boyfriend in the past. He was always there for me in the past. Always there for me. Whenever I was in a relationship that was, I just didn't want to be in the relationship anymore. I was having issues in the relationship. I'd run to him. Yeah, I'd just run. Basically, I'd run into his arms and spend time with him, and
I
then I'd
nearly
go into yeah.
I nearly screwed up the one relationship. Well, this relationship with Chris. I cheated on him, and not to lie, I so regretted doing it that
Yeah.
I went within half an hour of me cheating on him. I told Chris,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris was like, "Okay, don't," and he forgave me, but it took a long time to like
Yeah.
trust and all of that. His sister rang one day and told Chris I was at a nightclub, and I was sat right beside him on the sofa, and he goes, "Oh, she's at a nightclub, is she? How's she doing now? She's suffers with seizures. She can't go in the nightclub with the lights. Oh, but
Yeah.
she's down here at this nightclub and everything else, dancing with these blokes and everything else." And I got on the phone, I turned and I said, "Really? I'm at a nightclub, am I? Yeah, don't think so. Bye." That's why his sister tried to split us up quite a few times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was jealous. She was jealous of how kind, caring I was to him.
Yeah.
It's like he had the problem of drinking milk.
Mm-hmm.
He would drink so many pints of milk a day. My attitude was, as long as he leaves me enough milk for a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, I don't care how much milk he drinks. As long as I wake up to a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, yes, please. Then we can go out and get more milk, because basically there's a shop right opposite where he lives, so we can like just go over the road and get some milk. Like, but yeah, no, she tried, and it worked between me and his parents. So every Christmas when they were alive, I would spend Christmas on my own because he would be with his parents. He didn't want to do that, but I turned and said, "Well, I don't want any arguments. So you're going to go spend time with your niece and your nephew."
Yeah.
Right. But any other girlfriend probably would have said, "No, we're not together anymore. We won't stay together anymore." But I'm like, "Yeah, no, you go spend time with your family. I'm all good. I'll watch whatever, eat whatever junk, and watch whatever I want to do, and watch YouTube." I don't mind.
Well, yeah, my boyfriend, he's very easygoing, laid back, carefree. He no expectations or anything like that.
No.
Doesn't ask anything of me. I don't really ask much from him. And he's told me that his exes in the past, after being together for a while, they would start demanding things of him. And I'm like, well, the only thing I demand from you is lots and lots of sex. And he just smiled. Smiled. It's like, well, I know he's not rich, so I'm not going to be like, "Oh, buy me this, buy me that," because he works hard for the money that he has. Oh, your one and only Sharpie pen? I have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch of Sharpies, Carly. Don't ask me where they came from because I don't remember ever buying a single Sharpie pen. Yet I've got a whole bunch. Yeah. Yeah, my relationship with my boyfriend is a really weird one because of our the how we met, how we got together, the whole 9 yards. Like he and we've been friends with benefits for what? Wolfie's 28, so about 28 years. Hi, Regina.
You just walked in a really like embarrassing conversation.
It may be an embarrassing conversation, but I'm not embarrassed.
Nope.
I should be, but I'm not.
Me,
I'm weird
me,
that way.
yeah, me and I met my partner on a dating site. That's where I
Yeah?
met. Yeah. We met in 2008 and we're still together.
Aw.
So meeting people on dating sites can be dangerous. Just for now that I did meet some idiots before that. And I mean idiots. And
I've met quite a few. Yeah.
me and my partner, like, yeah, well, we've been together since 2008. We've had our ups and we've had our downs. And a couple of years back, yeah, tested our.
Oh, Regina just woke up? Wait,
just
what?
woke up?
You just woke up? It's like 8:30 at night here. Where I am.
You want me in your penthouse?
It is 25 to 5 in the morning where I am.
Okay, 6:02.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
What did you do?
No, not me. I just heard thunder.
Oh.
Yeah. Thunder! Wolfie!
Yes, mother.
Thunder! We're gonna have a storm. Yes, mother. She sounds so excited to hear from me. It's like you're interrupting me. Why, mother?
Yes, mother. You know what? She sounded like the one of the Addams family. You rang.
Lurch.
Yes. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I take that back. I didn't mean that. But she did.
Hey, if I had been thinking it, I would have been like, yeah, okay, Lurch. Yeah. And it's okay, Regina. You know, we're just bugging.
It's all right, Regina. It's all right, darling.
It's okay. Ah!
Regina, I am doing okay, my love. I'm doing okay.
I'm doing surprisingly well, considering I've only had like half an antidepressant today. And half an antidepressant yesterday, and I'll only be able to have half an antidepressant tomorrow.
Well, you're around friends, so
and then I'll be out.
You're doing fine.
Yes. And that's because this is my therapy. This helps keep me sane, rational, calm.
Lorna was bored, so Mara came live.
Oh yeah. Oh,
you
just poured a red wine. Well, you can have all the red wine you like.
You can have wine. Yeah, Carly.
No, thank you.
Wine. I cannot drink wine. It gives me a migraine. Gives
you migraines.
That's like he wants to murder someone.
Oh, that thunder sounds bad. I don't drink red wine. I don't drink white wine. I don't drink any kind of wine. I don't drink any kind of alcoholic beverage. Period.
I'm a brandy person. I drink brandy.
Never tried brandy. But I'm pretty sure because it's got alcohol in it, I'll have the same reaction. I
Brandy
just
tastes exactly the same as whiskey.
I cannot do alcohol. I've had issues with alcohol my entire life. Didn't stop me from drinking it a lot when I was
I
uh,
bl-
in my
I
late
bl-
teens and my 20s and 30s.
I blame my granddad for my brandy because
Yeah.
when we were younger and we were babies and we were teething, my granddad would stick our dummies in brandy and give it to us to numb the pain.
Yep.
And I still do it to this day. If I got a toothache, I will rinse my mouth out with brandy and it will numb my toothache.
Cool.
To
So
this day.
I really don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go for because of the storm.
It's all good. You end it anytime
Yeah.
you want.
So Regina likes sweet wine, margaritas, and wine coolers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where we're going.
What was it that I think the one drink that I actually did enjoy was pale ale, a certain type of pale ale. Anything else, forget it. No. I've drank different types of alcoholic beverages, but at the end of the day, no, I cannot drink any of it. I have
I
issues with
can't-
everything.
Yeah, I can't drink as much now because of my medication. So, but from time to time, I will have a
It. Oh my
brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is the type of weather that I would actually sit outside and enjoy. When Wolf at one point in time when Wolfie was little,
Mhm.
she was like, I don't know, 6 or 7, somewhere around there. This one place that we lived, this one evening we were sitting outside. She was sitting on my lap. We were sitting just outside the door, watching the clouds, sitting in my lawn chair, watching the clouds, and then it started raining. But there was a little bit of an awning, so we were sheltered
Mhm.
until the wind picked up. And then it's like, okay, time to go in.
Yeah.
Didn't want to go in because it's just beautiful weather.
I cannot with thunder and lightning. It affects my seizures really bad.
Oh, I bet.
Even if I've got like music on or I've got something on to drown out the noise, it still affects me so much.
Yeah. I've always loved watching storms, the thunder and lightning.
I used to with my granddad when we were growing up.
He's there.
So yeah, if I suddenly, oh my goodness, it's 20 to 9
Mm-hmm.
and we've been on for just about 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we can end it. We can end it. It's all good.
At any time. Yeah.
Please pray storm coming doesn't knock other parts tree on my house. Oh no, Regina. No,
That
please.
would really suck. Yep. Definitely prayers. Ooh. I should make myself another cup of coffee. Ooh.
I'm just thinking that. I'm just thinking that. Nice warm cup of coffee. might make myself a milky coffee.
Well, hopefully the storm will bypass you or go around you, Regina.
Mm. US has been getting hit really, really bad with storms recently, I've noticed.
Yeah, lots of bad storms lately. Oh, I hope wherever Jill and Tom are, it's nice weather.
I'm
That
open.
would suck.
Mm.
It sucks camping and it rains while you're camping. Hmm. When my
Well,
ex and I were living we were living in and our friend we were living in tents for a month, and during that month it there were a few days there that it rained, and we would sit in the car in one of the cars and we would just sit in the car and let the car idle for heat and to keep the battery from dying from being drained from charging our phones.
Mhm.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time playing offline games on our phones.
Yeah, Tom's not allowed to do that when they go camping this time. But my ex used to be into motocross and racing, and we went into a caravan for one weekend. We had nothing but snow. It was so cold in the caravan. It was so cold.
Yeah.
Never again.
Well, we had a day tent set up around the picnic table, and then we also had like 3 sides of it covered with tarps,
Oh, yeah.
so that it was kind of semi enclosed.
Mm-hmm.
And that was where we spent the majority of our time during the day. We had a little table and we had our chairs, and we'd sit and we'd play cards and whatnot, and just sit around and yak and but like when it's like really crappy weather, there's not much you can do.
No.
And my cat Peaches, he had his own tent that he lived in,
Oh,
like literally lived in. I had the cat carrier in one corner, and I had it covered with my cape. Yes, I had a cape. And yeah, I had it covered with the cape so that he had a place to sleep, covered place to sleep. And then in another corner there was the litter box, and then in a third corner was his food and water dishes. And then in the other corner, I would actually take my cape and spread it out on the floor in the tent, and I would lay there and read, and just so that so I could spend quality time with him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like letting him out very much out of the tent,
No.
because yeah, there were a couple of times when he went up the hill right next to our campsite,
Mm-hmm.
and and then not want to come back down. Yeah, he was a weird cat in that way. He literally went up the hill, and then he sat like 100 feet up the hill and just sat there and meowed and whined. And it's like, all you gotta do is walk down the path. And he wouldn't do it. He just sat there and whined and cried and cried and whined. So I had to go up there and carry him, pick him up and carry him back down. And it's like, oh my God, what a baby. Yeah. He was not a big fan of being at camping. He didn't really like it at all. Because he couldn't sleep with me at night.
Mm.
Yeah. He wasn't
How about we go to the 3-hour mark and call it a day?
what? Oh, 3-hour mark and then call it a night? Sure.
Yep.
Call it a night, call it a day, yeah. Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
in 15 minutes.
Make yourself a cup of coffee and other people can wind down. Oh. I can hear that.
That's the thunder.
I was going to say, I can hear that. So that, you've got that close to you.
Yeah. I hear a siren too.
That's not good.
No. Power. The power just went out across the street.
Right. You better end it just in case. All right. All right. Once Wild comes back, she will be ending it because she's already lost it. So let's keep going for a little while. So what's everyone's plans for yeah, she's lost power. I'm hoping she can come in and end her stream. Come back in and end it. Yeah. That was a bit close. Because I could.
Hey,
Right.
my Wi-Fi went out.
Right, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it.
Yeah, because the power went out. Yeah,
Yeah.
the power went out and up. Yeah, the power went out, and then the Wi-Fi went out, and yeah.
See you all soon. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Take care, Mara. Take care, Mara. All right.
Yeah, you too. See you guys. Bye bye. Let's watch just for a second. Ooh, lightning. Okay, bye.